Coming up, we're going to teach you about thermal imaging. You'll love this. We'll be right back.
Next, Tom talks with Peter Hopkins of EquineIR about the benefits of equine thermal imaging.
Explain to our viewers and our friends what this is and how it can be helpful for us. And maybe the best part is the neat colors to make it easy to understand.
Equine thermography is basically simply a measurement of temperature. We use a very sensitive piece of equipment to measure the thermal map of a horse or a saddle for that factor and help understand where potential injuries or problem areas might be. The easiest way to look at a saddle that's not fitting right, there's statistics that say that about 95% of the saddles don't fit. And sometimes we get consumers that take one saddle and move it from one horse to the next. It's almost like me and you switching shoes. And so we're probably not going to walk as comfortably the same. So what a thermal imaging does of a saddle is it's a simple process. We image the horse, we do a little exercise with the horse, and then we image the saddle and the horse afterwards. And from that we can see simple imprints on the horse or where that saddle is impinging on the horse.
Peter, a lot of people love their horse or their mule, and they know something's wrong, but they can't quite figure it out. Maybe a slight injury or whatever. Explain to me how this will answer those questions.
Well, infrared is an absolutely excellent method for diagnostic of injuries in horses. It's completely non-invasive and safe. So when we look at a horse, there's actually no harm, no injections, no radiation. We use a camera to take a series of images. One of the things that we do as thermographers is our job is to come out and take a good image. We prepare the reports, but the interpretation is left to the specialists. We have licensed trained veterinarians who are certified in thermography that will evaluate the images and help the owner know where to go from there. Give a recommended action plan of what these things may mean and how they can help their horse.
If there was one incident, one story that makes it meaningful for everybody, that this was helpful in, you had to just tell that one story, what would it be?
It would be about this horse right here.
This one?
Yes.
I want to hear the story.
This horse, there was an evacuation. I think a lot of people might remember the fires a couple of years ago in San Diego. And I live in North San Diego, and I received a call from an owner of this horse. Name was Charlie. They had to evacuate 200 horse. And during that time, when they were unloading the horses, they noticed that Charlie was not the same. And I actually got a call from the owner who didn't have a lot of money. She couldn't afford the unlimited x-rays and costs that it could have been to help her family member figure out what's wrong. And she contacted us and asked if we can help. The cost was within her budget. We came out and did a scan on Charlie. And her goal was, she said that was, her intention was, she wanted to do whatever she could to help her horse. And in this particular case, our thermal imaging identified and mapped the hurt, and our veterinarian who evaluated the images identified a lower cervical neck injury. It was confirmed the very next day that they had a fracture in the neck, and a C6-7 fracture. It can't always benefit in a positive, but if you can know where the pain is, whether it can be fixed or not, I think the goal is that the owners want to help their family member.
How do we find out if there is someone in our area that can help us find a problem with their horse and work with their vet or however to do this?
The easiest thing to do is go on our website on EquineIR.com and submit a request. And we'll locate a thermographer in your area to help you perform that scan. And if we don't have someone there, we will. And if it's somebody that's looking for the business opportunity, we can help them understand how they might be able to get into that business and helping horses.
If you're having problems with your horse, maybe this imaging can help either with the saddle fit or with a problem that we can't quite put our finger on. This is modern technology that makes it possible for you to enjoy your horse and your lifestyle a whole lot better. Peter, we congratulate you on what you do.
Thank you so much.
And we're glad for you to be on Best of America by Horseback.
Me too.
For more information, contact
EquineIR.com or our toll-free number, 888-722-6447.